Hello and welcome. My name is Mark Blatstein, the physician founder of Physician Present Report Service. Another short video. This one is going to be on the white collar projections as far as for fraud for the year 2025, maybe through 2026, 27. We'll see. I'm the founder of Physician Present Report Service, white collar sentencing mitigation solutions. There's my phone number and email address. So now that you're indicted or facing prisons, you don't want to give up. Whether it's you're facing prison, you're facing a indictment, or even your sentencing hearing. If you catch this early enough, the earlier you begin preparing for your defense, no matter what level you are, it's never too early to start. And that's not me talking. That's judges who have been interviewed by a volley of attorneys across the country. So now we're going to get to it. This I took from, or I've actually put this together from several large white collar defense firms. And these are their projections initially. It's not saying it will be happening, but so far it looks pretty official. And if I can pull this back a little bit, enforcement's to be regulated. Healthcare fraud, we're seeing that already happen. Foreign Corruption Practices Act, that's already been dismissed. I'll go through that momentarily with you. But bribery, that seems to be legal now. Violent crime, they're going to definitely be going after that. Legal actions against political opponents, Trump included, that's going to be happening. Closing legal actions against himself, that's going to be happening. Undocumented immigrants, not only is this going to be happening, but I believe as of at least now towards the end of April, the administration is going to be looking to go after those that are illegally here, those that have green cards, those that have legal that are legal that have legal documents that allow them to be here legally. I'm not saying that actually correctly. And it appears that he also wants to go after U.S. residents and make them disappear or take them off, out of the country without notice. Undocumented immigrants, we already went through that. Money laundering and insider trading, I believe that is going to be enforced. White collar enforced against Main Street, that looks like it's going to be determined, but that's going to happen. White collar decreased against corporate. In other words, white collar against Wall Street is not going to happen. Deregulated or stopped. The independence of the Department of Justice and the Supreme Court, I don't know any longer. It's going to be determined. I think that it's not going to be independent. The Department of Justice has already told everyone that they're going to be President Trump's attorneys. Decrease in the high level of corporate criminal white collar cases, that's already been placed on the docket. Leadership changes and implications, comptroller of currency, Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation, and policy at the Reserve. If this happens, which is what we could be seeing happen, or at least try to happen shortly, that could affect us in a big way. More than the stock market, more than treasury bonds. That could be a nightmare. So some of the projections to be determined. Trump is giving, I guess, everyone a 4-year holiday of white collar crime that won't be charged. Bribery, believe it or not, anything goes. Wall Street, pretty much. Looks like, I could be wrong, anything goes. Main Street and healthcare, the Department of Justice is paying attention. Crypto, no regulation. I can bring this up, although I don't understand it. Let's see if I opened this up correctly. We'll do that here. Did I open it up correctly? I did not. So this is the strengthening of American leadership. I really didn't go through this with a fine-tooth comb. And these are different executive orders. This is going after digital financial technology, crypto. Now they are going to go after cartels and foreign terrorist organizations. That's where they will go to. But they are disbanding the National Cryptocurrency Enforcement Team. I don't know what your opinion is on crypto. If you're for crypto, then this is great. They're just taking away all guardrails. The DOJ's Market Integrity and Major Frauds Unit is no going to enforce any actions related to cryptocurrency. So essentially, cryptocurrency is going to be like the Wild West. You can do what you want, pretty much. There will be, though, a victim compensation, before has been based on actual loss. Now they're going to try and change that. I don't know that it'll happen on actual loss. The memorandum directs the Office of Legal Policy and the Office of Legislative Affairs to propose new legislation and regulations that would enable victims to recover larger portions of their digital asset losses in cases of fraud or theft. Now, that's in that would be countermanding the laws that are right now just based on actual laws. Here's a caveat. The statute of limitations is limited at a minimum. Its minimum limitation is 5 years. Now, this gentleman here, President Trump, he thinks he's going to get a third term. Third term. I don't know. But the administration retreats from white collar enforcement. That means it's a big party day for everybody in Wall Street. Deportation, that's a big deal. If this is you, U.S. or naturalized citizen, permanent resident, green card, DACA, due process is not going to be required. As much as district courts, federal district courts, the Supreme Court is telling President Trump what to do, he doesn't care. So, it's to be determined what's going to happen. Basic precautions are going to apply, though. Once you're aware that the FBI is asking questions, you need legal representation. So you better ask the right questions, because it's going to be like a marriage between you and your attorney. You want to get the best attorney for you, because the Department of Justice, in general terms, not talking about deportation, has a 98% conviction rate. Here, deportation, they're just trying to get you out of the country at nighttime when nobody's awake, when everyone's sleeping. Immigration is a big deal. This can't be understated. This is like the 1930s Germany. Without evidence, they're being accused of being gang criminals locked up in foreign countries. I take everyone back. This gentleman, this is a religious father or priest during World War II, where he said first they came for the communists. He didn't speak up because he wasn't in one. Then they came for the trade unionists. He didn't speak up because he wasn't a trade guy. Then they came for the Jews. He wasn't Jewish. He didn't say anything. Then they came for him. There was no one left. Everybody was scattered or in a Holocaust camp being gassed to death. So this is a very big deal. Coming back up here, he's taking off the guardrails on white collar crime enforcement. Just know he can't be a president forever. There are statute of limitations. So keep that in the back of your mind on everything you do. I hope you've enjoyed this YouTube, as short as it may be. And thank you for taking the time to listen in.